story will never get old because if I ever get the chance, I will tell it to my great-grandkids. 5 years ago, I had an epiphany that changed my life for the better. I fell into a trance one beautiful afternoon, April the 18th. I was sitting on my sofa and I was shown two images, two versions of myself, and a voice said to me, choose the me that I was at that time and a more luminous me whose aura was gleaming and glowing, that the whole room lit up in pure bright white light. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. I have goosebumps now even thinking about it. As the trance faded, I could literally hear myself just quietly stretching out my hands and murmuring the words, I choose my luminous self. I want my luminous self. Well, the rest, as they say, is history, because as you can imagine, my life was not the same again from that day on. I chose the more luminous version of myself, and I look at that day and I say that day was my rebirth and the beginning of my journey awake. It gave me a whole new meaning to the word luminous, and that gave birth to this TV show called Luminosity TV, which today allows me a platform to share my life lessons and experiences with you all, and all the other luminous things that I have in the works. When the work on myself began, I knew that first I had to get rid of all the mundane garbage that was clinging to me, my many vices, my weaknesses, my bad habits that were so obvious. And I knew I had a lot of work to do. I had to change my whole perception and illusion of what real life was. And I must confess today that it is only through the help from the knowledge that I, as a spiritual being, has found in that spiritual book, In the Light of Truth, The Grail Message by Appreciation. That is what made me, that's what has made me this better version that I am today. And I'm still a major work in progress and still humbly seeking to improve day after day. But indeed, I am so proud of myself and where this journey has led so far. I started life again as if I was a new person that's just arriving on the planet, and I had to do away with the old me, through mindfulness, through silence, through surrender, through a whole new way of life. I prayerfully began to claw my way back to my true self, and I embraced a more spiritual way of living consciously every day. My inner world had to change for my outer world to get better. I ditched all the toxic behavior which attracted toxic friendships and fueled toxic relationships. I took ownership of the role that I had played in my own pain, in my own suffering, in my own struggles. And as I began to take responsibility, I realized that all of these experiences were actually my gift, happening for my own good, for my own spiritual growth. And I started to be more grateful for them, for those painful moments and even those difficult people that I had crossed paths with. I was grateful for all of them. As I began to live more aligned, it was as if a whole new world opened up for me that I wasn't privy to before. I became a better version of myself, more peaceful within, a lot calmer, a lot more centered. My inner circle also changed for the better. I attracted new friendships and I saw the light in my friends. And my world, although it became smaller in the earthly sense, it was more noble, more simple, more prosperous, more meaningful. It's like suddenly everything I wanted fell right on my laps effortlessly. I started recording these videos and it gave me such joy to see a lot of people embrace it and to find benefit from it. I always said to myself, it will suffice if every Sunday just one person finds benefit from something that I've said in this video. Then it will be just enough for me to keep going. So why am I telling you all this? It's because as the year comes to a close, I wanted to recognize you, the viewers, you out there watching every Sunday or even for the first time. You, my friends, you, my family, my acquaintances, even you, the total strangers who keep stopping me in Austria and Canada and Lagos, in Dubai, even on London streets, and saying to me, I watch your videos and I found it very helpful. I am so grateful. Those who every Sunday they share them with their friends and their family, and they flood all their WhatsApp groups without fail. I thank you all. You have been a huge part of the luminous family on a journey to attain luminosity for our souls. We are truth seekers. We are light bearers. We are the way showers. We nurture the flame for the coming generation of souls. Souls that want to live aright. We must be that shining example till they get here. So may we find strength and love and joy therein. In the last years, I have found such profound happiness from the little things, the beautiful gestures, the subtle nods, the many smiles, the kind words, all the prayer hands. I'm just so grateful, and this has helped me so much to reactivate, to rejuvenate, to reinvigorate my own life force. Because I see now that when you give lovingly, you receive ever more abundantly. I feel more alive and a lot more fulfilled than before. That life force that was always in me, which seemed depleted at some point, I got it back. The Chinese call it the Qi, the Shakti. I simply call it that neutral power that flows from above and reaches every living thing that is open to receive it. Every living being that longs for what is good will always have access to this power. So let us not shut ourselves away from it. Each of us has been blessed with it, but we suppress it with the wrong energy and get carried away with all the many material distractions of the world. We are to experience this world, to be in it, but not to lose ourselves in it or get swallowed up by it. So as the year ends, I'm still mindful of the fact that there's still a lot of inner work that needs to be done on oneself. And as a way of encouraging myself, I'm also encouraging you out there. Let's go on this journey together, the journey of self-discovery, self-improvement, genuine self-care practices, spiritual awareness, embodied aliveness. Let's flood ourselves with more love and more light, drowning ourselves in gratitude for the magnificence of this life that we've been born to live. I want to tell you that I see you as I see myself, and together we can spread this love to reach each other. Let's move into the new year with joy and hope in our hearts, and take all our difficult moments and see them as opportunities to grow, and realize that the essence of our being is love, is peace and calm. The more our hearts are open like little children, the more we will connect with nature and nature beings, from the biggest tree to the smallest seed. The more we will find our place in this world. I now love differently, and it's because of the love that I've been shown all these years, every day from you and all my friends, both seen and unseen. Everything is always working out for me. I've stopped complaining. I'm just allowing life to unfold. The goal is to stay consciously connected to the source of all creation, to that universal power that put us all here, and to realize how bloody lucky we are to be given the opportunity to be here to experience all of this. So that every day of our time here, you get up and you show up with that gratitude. The universe continues to surprise me in all the mysterious ways of which I'm opened and ready to receive. I'm at my happiest and healthiest self, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, because it's because of that luminous choice that I made a few years ago. And the decision to have only one goal, which was to be happy inside, to be more luminous, and then everything else will be added on to me thereafter. So thank you again for being part of the Luminous family. I love and appreciate you all. Have a joyful 2026 ahead. Bye for now.